All he did was order a cappuccino, but the barista reacted like it was the end of the world. The cop was about to draw his weapon, and even a tank outside aimed right at him. Sensing something was very wrong, the guy quickly changed his order to a regular coffee. The barista finally relaxed, and the tank quietly turned its barrel away. As a disposable NPC, he couldn't even choose his own coffee. In this so-called open-world game, only premium players in sunglasses could do whatever they pleased. When the cops came after them, they could just whip out a rocket launcher and blast their way through. But NPCs were stuck in the same boring routine day after day. Wake up, say good morning to your goldfish, then pick out a shirt from a closet full of identical ones, and head to work at the bank. Whenever a player came in to rob the place, they'd obediently unbuckle their belts, then lie face down on the floor, looking perfectly content, chatting about where to grab dinner later. But one evening on his way home, he suddenly spotted a girl humming a tune. The moment they crossed paths, time itself seemed to freeze, watching her walk away through an explosion like it was nothing. A feeling he'd never known before blossomed inside him. For the first time ever, he broke from his routine and chased after her to say hello. But the second he opened his mouth, luckily, NPCs can respawn indefinitely, but something inside him had already started to change. When a robber blasted through the bank counter again, he suddenly felt like none of this mattered anymore. And when he looked up, there she was again, the girl from his dreams. His coworker told him to give it up and stop fantasizing about the VIPs in sunglasses, but that actually gave Guy an idea. What if he just took the robber's sunglasses? The player behind the screen was stunned and scrambled to fight back. Everyone assumed NPCs were supposed to just take it, but Guy wanted to take control of his own fate. With his self-awareness now fully awakened, he actually took the shot in the struggle. Everyone was stunned, but he bolted out of the bank without looking back. He put on the sunglasses and saw a world he'd never seen before. The whole city was covered in neon indicators, with jets and artillery scattered everywhere. He found a health pack nearby, and it instantly healed the wounds on his face. Guy felt incredible, like he'd never truly been alive before this moment. Just then, a player got taken out and dropped a pile of gold coins. Guy happily scooped them up and suddenly had 6 months' salary in his bank account. He withdrew every last cent and bought the sneakers he'd always wanted. But just as he set out to find the girl, the game company had already noticed something was off. The footage of Guy eliminating a player made the programmers think a hacker had broken in, so they suited up in their favorite skins and jumped into the game to deal with Guy. Keys dressed up as an angry cop, and Mouser went as a pink bunny. But when they confronted Guy with their accusations, he just stared at them completely clueless.
Nice skin.
Thank you. That's sweet.
How'd you get it?
Well, mostly genetics, I think. I'm pretty lucky. I have naturally dewy skin.
They assumed Guy had stolen a skin, but he couldn't understand a word they were saying. It wasn't until they both opened fire that he realized this was no joke. He ducked low to dodge the flying glass, and suddenly noticed his brand new sneakers. One tap of his hands, and he rocketed straight into the air. He clung to a cable for dear life, staring down at the dizzying drop below. But the programmers were having fun now, and started reshaping the buildings on the fly. Like gods controlling everything in their world, they were closing in on Guy, so he dashed across a suspension bridge, grabbing a